And this is how it started. But by the time the fight ended, almost 2 hours later, we were way off topic. Like a pilot trying to course correct in a storm, we'd somehow managed to get ourselves hundreds of miles from the desired destination, with no fuel left to get back. In the end, you caved and ordered a pizza. Clearly, the party was off the cards. You suggested I go by myself, but there was no way I was doing that. I'd already cried half my makeup off and I was in no mood to fix it, or indeed spend the night explaining what my costume was because you weren't there to make it make sense. Besides, this didn't feel like just another fight. You finally said it out loud as you picked the last of my uneaten crusts back out of the box. Just to be clear, you asked, are we ending things? Well, we're not ending all things. You gave me a limp smile. That's good, you said. I was worried for a second there. I just think that would be a drastic response to our relationship not working out. Agreed. I love that I can lob a joke like that at you, even at a time like this, and know exactly where it will land. I suddenly realised I was going to miss that about you. Then I realised that I'd already begun realising things I was going to miss about you, and a pang of grief hit me. Softly, like the first few bars of a familiar song. Is that what you want? You asked, serious now, staring down at your lap. To end things? I had to think on it a moment. No, but I'm not sure it's about what we want anymore. It's about what we definitely don't want. Such as? Such as these fights, I said. You shook your head. They're horrible, you said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. But that doesn't stop them from happening. I feel like all I do is let you down, you whined. Like nothing I do is right. This is my least favourite part. The part where you come back to yourself and need me to soothe you. You make these broad, self-pitying statements that make you sound like a child, desperately trying to impress his ghastly, overbearing mother, which I suppose is me in this scenario. And that's not a role I wish to play. I don't want to reassure you in these moments, or tell you you're a good little boy. I'm too angry to give you that. Like tonight, you continued. I forgot the groceries, and I was late, and okay, that upset you. But then I feel like such a piece of shit about it. Even though I know I was late because of the traffic, and I forgot to buy the food because, I don't bloody know, I just forgot. Sometimes I feel like there are too many plates and I can't keep them all spinning at once. I'm not a plate, I said, and you looked up. I know that. You make me feel like a plate, I said. And anything I suggest right now will only make me feel more platey. What would you suggest? Couples counselling, maybe? I don't want to do that. The words came out of you reflexively, like I'd just tapped your knee and been kicked in return. See? I said. You said nothing. You're right, I added. I was upset tonight. But you flew into a fit of self-defence before I'd even said anything. It's like you're at red alert, ready for a fight at all times. Because you would have said something, you insisted. I don't know, I sighed. Probably. And all you had to do was say sorry. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I forgot the groceries. My bad. You make it sound so easy. It is easy. But instead you end up shouting and slamming doors and slinging insults. You slung a few yourself, you said. I know, I snapped. And then I took a breath. I know. What I wanted to say then was that your anger scares me, and that my instinctive response, to shrink back and pacify you, only makes me feel smaller and therefore more vulnerable. So I make myself bigger. I meet you where you are even though I don't want to, just so I can feel less afraid. Lately, I've noticed myself slipping into that space more and more easily. At the first sign of a fight, I bristle, like a bird puffing up its feathers. But underneath, I'm still a bony little chick. If I'm honest, I'm disappointed that the feathers ever fooled you.